Like to welcome those of you just tuning in. You're just in time. We're here in the first inning with no score. Now the 2-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive. Headed for the right field. Welcome, everyone, as we'll join this game with nobody out here in the very first inning. Coming to the plate now, Jackie Bradley Jr. And we are set for baseball here this evening. High in the air out to center field. Yastrzemski's got it, and there's one gone.
Batting second.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. The head-to-head with James Paxton comes in with 6 hits in 22 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. The 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
You can't teach that, Matty. The ability for a right-handed hitter to shoot a ball through the 3-4 hole, unmatched.
Next up for the Red Sox, Alex Verdugo, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. Here's the 1-1, ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And the Red Sox are off to a 1-0 lead.
A nice way to start a new series, D-Roll. The thing you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief. Hopefully get this first game under our belt.
Stepping in now, Rafael Devers. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stanton on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year. Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! So a 3-run shot to left center. 34 home runs now on the year. As the Red Sox open it up even further, it's now 4-0.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Into the box now, Christian Vasquez. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Back goes Yastrzemski. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Austin Bryce gets the ball for the Red Sox in the The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Hey, thanks, Matty V. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Mike Yastrzemski becomes out number 2 this inning. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Roll, Darryl Parker behind a dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't. Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-1 pitch. The count now at 2-2. From the stretch. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
He really needs to find a pitch to put this guy away with right here, right now. He can't allow this inning to get any worse than it's already become.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Yanks strand a pair. They're down 4-0.
Matt, light rain is in the forecast throughout most, if not all, of the game, but I've been told it's not expected to cause any delays. The grounds crew will just need to make an effort to keep the field as dry as possible between innings, especially the heavy traffic areas like the pitching mound and around the bases.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. And beyond keeping the surface playable, I'm sure you guys would agree, it's avoiding the stops and starts that becomes important in games like this one.
Yeah, 100%, Matty. The biggest thing is if you're going to be out there, you want to grind with the boys. You don't want your starting pitcher having to be sat down. You don't want to have to go inside for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then get refocused and restarted up again. Matty, you're so focused out there, you just want to compete and see the game all the way through.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
In now, Michael Chavis. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Back goes Yastrzemski, still going back. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 26 for him on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Roll, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Jordan Montgomery is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. So now to the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. But an atom ball right to him for the first out.
The batter, number 2.
Now to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive experience.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts. 45 home runs now on the campaign as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, sometimes runs come in bunches, and that's definitely the case in this inning. That's 3, count them, 3 home runs in this frame alone. 4 for the game. Did someone throw a home run derby they didn't tell me about? Sure looks that way.
Into the box, Alex Verdugo. Grounded to second. LeMahieu's got it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Rafael Devers. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. It's a solo home run for Rafael Devers, and that's home run number 48 on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now. At the plate, J.D. Martinez. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Yastrzemski is there to put it away, and finally. Now the 2-1. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting center, the third baseman.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Up high, 2-1 now.
2-1.
And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Digging in now for the Yankees, Torres.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
The 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that 2-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Now here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Grounded to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Still 8-0. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Oh, and he leaves another one over the plate, and this ball's driven to left. And for the 3rd time tonight, he has served up a home run. A solo shot here to left, his 2nd home run of the game, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. To the plate now, Christian Vasquez. High and deep to right center. Yastrzemski's got it, and there's one gone.
The first base.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2. Fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
1-2. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Yastrzemski is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
At the plate, Michael Chavis. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, Matt, that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down
And the throw is in time to get him to retire.
Back now for the Yankees' 3rd turn at bat, and unfortunately for fans of the Bronx Bombers, they haven't really lived up to their nickname this year. One coach told me before the game, there are certainly plenty of areas for us to improve offensively, but first and foremost, we need to start by putting the ball in play more often. There's too much swing and miss in our game. And the stats do back that up, as they currently rank near the bottom of the league in strikeouts, so that appears to be an area of emphasis going forward, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now at the plate, Kyle Higashioka, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Martinez is right there as he puts it away, no problem, for the first out.
Now batting.
Next for New York, Eric Gonzalez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The 1-2. And now for the 2nd batter in a row. This is in the air out to left field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 13.
Digging in to try it again, Mike Yastrzemski. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Verdugo. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
The count now at 2-1. Yastrzemski stands at second with 2 gone. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Fouled off. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. A throw to the plate, and after that head scratcher, everybody's going to be safe.
The batter, the first baseman.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout.
Number 70, Ryan Blazer.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Stepping in now, Luke Voigt starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the 4th, and in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Bogaerts will head for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Into the box now, Alex Verdugo. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Striding in for Boston, Rafael Devers. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 10-0 score.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
Zach Britton gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. In now, J.D. Martinez. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Three and 2 now. Aaron Judge will be next. And it's fouled away. Another payoff pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The next 3-2, and that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part.
And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Number 29.
Standing in now, Gio Urshela. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. In now is the Yankees DH, Gleyber Torres. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Liner towards second. Oh, and he misses it.
Now batting, shortstop, Eric Gonzalez.
At the plate now, Eric Gonzalez. And he comes back to get him, so a great job pitching out of it. Stepping in, Bobby Dahlbeck is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Hard hit ball to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez. No hits to this point. The 1-1 home. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. The 1-2. Line drive to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Into the box, Josh Bell. Back up the middle. A bare hand for 1. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. Now at the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch-out, 1 away. Ready for another shot now. DJ LeMahieu. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. All even now, 2-2. And he fouls this one off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Luke Voit. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Michael Chavis. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The pitch. Line drive base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
At the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first. Not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call. Digging in, Xander Bogaerts. Already a homer and 2 doubles to his credit thus far. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the bottom of the.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Darwinzon Hernandez takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. And it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Fouled away. The 1-2.
Interesting pitch selection right there. In off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and letting him get on first base.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So the Yanks go 1. Digging in, Alex Verdugo. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Now the 1-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Yastrzemski's got it, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stanton has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Here's J.D. Martinez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. The 3-1 pitch. A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. A leap, but it's off his glove. And now over the wall. And this is going to be ruled a home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. Number 33 on the year as they just continue to pour it on here. Bobby Dahlbeck will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Adam Ottavino enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
To the plate now, Christian Vasquez. Lined hard. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Slider laid off for a ball.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's gonna have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Kyle Higashioka becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Bogaerts is able to get there. But the throw will be well late. So a good play, but it's all for naught as that'll be an infield single.
The center fielder, number 13.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. The Yanks leave 1. They trail in this one 11-0. Josh Bell the next to hit. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is line to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
So now to the plate, Michael Chavis. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stanton has a read on it. 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The batter.
Here's Jackie Bradley now.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 1 out and a runner on second base. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And bottom of inning.
it doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Trevor Hildenberger is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu. The 1-2. This is flared out towards second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Luke Voigt. He went down on strikes last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Fouled off. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Giancarlo Stanton now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. A ball and 2 strikes now. No runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail in this one 11-0. All set to start the 9th in this one, and next it'll be the outfielder Alex Verdugo. Now the 1-1 pitch. He pulls this one into right, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Into the box now, Rafael Devers. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Hit in the air out to center field. Yastrzemski is there, 2 gone. So coming to the plate, Bobby Dahlbeck, 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far, having quite the game. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Verdugo ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He'll score easily as they extend their lead even further.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
At the plate now, Christian Vasquez. Swing and a miss much too early, and that makes it a full count. High in the air out to center field. Yastrzemski is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. 6th. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
On to first in time, and the Yankees are down to their final out now.
Now back, the designated hitter.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
12-0, the rather convincing shutout final score. The Boston Red Sox win for the 96th time, most in the division. Ryan Brazier earns the victory out of the bullpen, number 10 on the year. James Paxton struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 27 minutes.